Hello, boys and girls. My name is Yoshi 1907 here, welcoming you back to my 100% blind playthrough of Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Where in the last episode, we found out there's a whole other set of levels to do, so I guess we're focusing on that. I did say I was going to do something else, and I feel like, to prove my point, we need to actually, 100% the level. Now, I know you've seen us use all different colors and a couple of other stuff, but honestly, if we're going to do lots of different other... So, if we want to actually do different colors and stuff, then we're gonna have to mean a Yoshi cover. We showcased briefly all the different colors, and also, by the way, if you had to pick, what favorite color Yoshi would you use? I just wanted to make sure. Anyways, we're sticking with ours, which is gonna be pink. Because as you know, I used pink Yoshi quite a bit in a different playthrough. So it makes sense we should just stick with pink Yoshi for the rest of the playthrough. I know we did our best to get use out of all of them, but in the end we'll have to do stuff. Anyways, I did say I was going to do a solo 100%. Besides just going in and also getting these secrets, I guess we should start by doing that first. So the Crazy Daisy is concerned about something. Now we have to search. Oh. Found something. Ah, here it is. There it is. The discovery behind the shadow. Why, this crazy entry is one we've had yet to explore. Can even help you enter our pages right from this spot. Alright. Interesting. And it shows us what we have to do. Alright. Alright. So, for sure we have to get all the flowers to them. I don't know if we cleaned it up yet, Ebro, so I just got one of them bunny, so I can do that. I know it feels kind of rude to say doing that, but something I'll ever do now rather than later. So what I meant by having to do a solo 100% at a certain point. Okay, got all that done. Alright, good. Got that done. Alright. It doesn't let us leave this time. There's also a flower arch we're supposed to trigger, like a flower reef. We might just have to do something specific that we don't know about. But first, let's make sure we bloom all the flowers first. Keep in mind, some of these discoveries are quite confusing if you aren't quite acquainted to the game yet. What if we have to get them all together at once? That would probably make more sense than anything else. Get the yellows, especially, a different color if possible. Okay, well, there's still definitely more flowers to boom, otherwise would have had more stuff to do. Alright. Okay. Okay. Well, we found the fleur leaf, but now what? Oh. Okay, well, interestingly enough, they pass the crown around if you go close enough. Whoop. Hang on. Let me move you out a bit. There must be something I have to do to make it do stuff. Okay. That's a different way to get in there, huh? Okay, where's a good set to get all the cars together? I want to start doing that. Okay, now I feel kind of terrible. Let's... Alright, you should get another one at some point. Alright. So I know we need all the different colors, but I'm not sure if there's a great place to do it in. Keep in mind, it might not even be in this level, for all I know. Alright. Okay. Okay. I think I found my spot now. We're just gonna get them all to there. We already have a yellow one, so we'll try to get a one next. If this doesn't work, we're probably gonna have to just go to a level that has it. Keep in mind, we have an opportunity to go back to get it later. It's hard to know exactly the way to trigger it, so... Speaking of which... Oh yeah, we could reveal fervor hints. After sparring the first one, search the larger area for flowery friends and free additional colors. Alright. I thought we bloomed every single bud, though. We're supposed to go in the bigger area, but we're also supposed to find them. We have to pick them all up during a certain part. Probably didn't put... Okay. I hope I don't bar you out, guys, by doing the similar level ups, but of course we are planning on 100%ing the game. It's just this game is a puzzle game, so if it takes too long, we may have to start hunting down stuff. I just thought I would start with this because I want it to be different. And I wanted to get at least one level to 100%. Maybe I will actually keep doing this, but go for an enemy that's not as common as this Crazy Daisy, because there's some that you can only do in other levels. Alright. So, what if we get them all together? That's considered the big area, right? What if we get them all together? What happens then? Yes, as you can see, I'm still in FIFO. I didn't mention this was going to be mostly fully binded. To try and keep it that way, I'm still sticking true to my word, and now won't necessarily watch any guides until I've actually beaten most of the levels first. Ooh. Okay. Wait. I just realized if you wait long enough, they will just give you stuff. Wait, if we wait long enough, then we can actually do something. Alright, it's nice that you can just let them down. That's helpful in a game that usually requires you to wait for certain things to happen. Because a lot of our actions in this game seem to be waiting for interactions to take place. Sometimes you have to, like, shove different ones into them to make it happen, too. Okay. What if we wait longer? This could be... Oh, I see. If you duck... You've been given a gift. It looks quite dapper on you. I think I agree with that. Alright, now we do red here. I didn't even notice I didn't do that one yet. That's very strange. Of all the ones I missed, the one that seemed the most obvious was the one I actually missed. Okay, I don't think I did the color thing properly, but we do have a hidden mechanic where we can just start over. It says after picking up the first one, we then need to find our friends. So we have to specifically pick up this one and go to the giant area. I think now that we saved, though. Alright. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh yeah, also we needed to test that airborne too anyway. And then we need to eat one apple as well. Keep in mind, the puzzle does seem a little bit problematic. By that I meant some of the hints do sound very intimidating, and that it doesn't seem like that shall happen. Okay. What if I make you up first and then get it to you? Okay, well, I think I did all the stuff I already can. Alright. Okay. Think we're gonna have to go back to this later. We can't waste too much time after all. Alright, now we end our exploration from here. I feel it would be nice to do something different for a change. Okay, we got a few more stuff done. Alright. Like how you can select to directly go to specific ones to make it even easier. So that's something that we can do. We need to get them covered in honey, which probably means we need to get them first. End acceleration and out you pop. Alright. Okay. Alright, we need to probably get ourselves covered in honey first before we can even do anything. It's the honey itself. Right there. Oh, I think I know how to do that now. I think actually, come to think of it, we might have to let them hiss. Alright, that's something else. Actually, oh wait, we might have to just get them to go in here. We need to do something specific. Mostly really complicated. Actually, we never see what happens when something else takes it out for us. Right. Okay. Okay, we can still put hints on error pages. Some seem like they're more obvious to do. Yeah, it's just avoid them. Okay. There's still a lot more to excel this out, as you can see. Yeah, I think I can't do it like this. So if I want to focus on just dodging, I have to do what I did before, where we have to move out at a particular time to have them actually go in the honey directly, it seems like. Some puzzles seem really obvious, and others are not very obvious at all. But yes, for 100%, if you're wondering, yes, we're gonna have to make every discovery at some point. It'll be easier to do this discovery thing if they actually... Yay! Alright, we got one of them done. Now we need to look for the other. Oh, by huge bunches of hives, I think they simply mean the one that had most of the bigger parts. Alright. We're also supposed to look for fruit too, so we need to find a fruit somewhere. Alright. Cool. We made that honey as well. We got that card with honey as well. Didn't do anything, but that's cool. Is there a red our we could use to boom these, I wonder. We can't go back there, interestingly enough. Okay. Actually, we could just trick them. Wait, so we don't need them in that case. We can just... Okay, they're confused right now, but that's not the one that we need to look at. Need to actually be careful of knowing these EM. Actually, we could just make war. How do you get him to flock to a field? It's really confusing. You might have better luck, honestly, if we give a fruit to one of these actually. Some of these secrets are also extra obscure to the point where you don't even know what to do. There's a good chance we might have to actually use him to get fruit to spawn in. Like, we got our stuff to spawn in, so I can see why we didn't get... We can't get our fruit to spawn in. Sometimes it seems like the game gets good hints, and some of them seem so obscure, it's like... I don't know what to do. I guess this is what the tokens are here for. Some sweet crispy food, huh? Very specific game. We might have to do something more specific. Okay, well, we're slowly getting out of discoveries, so I guess instead of levels, we've been working on the discoveries page a bit more. The first thing we do before we actually leave this page is... I haven't even checked exploration tools. Interesting. Okay, let's keep going then. I think we already got all the flowers here too. Alright, well before we leave, I want to get some more discoveries. There's extra cave, I know that, but there's also hives in it, huh? That looks tough. Yeah, also funning. Must be a specific set for that. Okay. Sometimes they have lots of discoveries, and other times it feels like... Okay, some of them look like they might be in different levels entirely. To be fair, we see a lot of these booms everywhere. Okay, well, we got that done. Oh yeah, I forgot, there's a cave here we could just do that in, so yeah, we got that done. As for home swarm with an A, we probably want to just keep going for a bit longer until we find one. And actually, I probably know how to get the rock one too as well. Keep in mind, a lot of this, if you don't know what to do, is going to involve starting over and continuing on and starting over a lot just to get it done. And you don't start with eggs right away, so you can't just do that right away on the first set. Oh, I see. You can also get a flower before it even comes off entirely. Okay, well that was simple. So you could just quickly steal one before they even do anything. Oh, I think I know how to hit them all. Okay, I didn't quite get it. I almost got it all on my first try. Yeah, I missed one. No, that's not what I'm after necessarily. So I don't want them distracted this time around. So to make them keep going, I have to drag them across quite a bit of the map. So now we're basically gonna drag them across the map until we get to a specific area we need to... Be careful not to get too far away or else they might... somewhere else. That was weird, they just all rammed into a wall instead. Very confusing. We did pretty much the exact same thing, and all that did was mess us up. This seems a little frustrating to get right. I think you need to do it like this and then move at the last second. Okay, well I did the move properly, but they for some reason went somewhere else. Okay, this is actually kind of frustrating, because I know exactly what to do, but they keep not cooperating. What if we just took their flower from them first? Will that change anything? I'm kind of just charged in and took their... well, noticing too much. Jeez, you need to be really precise, man. Feels like we can get, and other times it feels like we can't. Or are we just staying here for a bit? I might just have to make the other rock. And by the other rock, I mean making them do this one instead. Whoa. Okay, we got a whole bunch on that rock now. And we also just noticed there's another secret that we didn't know about over here. Okay. It might be one of those again where I have to give up her toe out first. Okay. Okay. Well, this seems really fulfilling. Okay, then. Let's just end it there. I hope I was evaded too by doing this, but I feel like as long as we keep discovering at least a few things, well, at least we found where the fruit was, and also got a few other stuff done. There's still technically more we could do, but... let's find out what's going on with this one instead. Like, there's a whole other mission. Okay. Because it... do you think it's listless because its voice turned a bit high? Be helpful if we actually knew which ones were sick. Be even more helpful if we knew where to get the thing that makes them unsafe. There must be something we can do. Okay. That didn't seem to do anything, alright. It's probably faster to just go here instead. So there's other random discoveries you could definitely do by just playing for this, but again, we'll get through that a lot faster if we just experiment the things first. Okay. Alright. Ooh, that was close. We actually didn't try to tell you a fruit there. Alright, well, we found our fruit that we're supposed to do. Alright. And now that we're going to get more stars, I also just realized there might be discoveries on Crazy Daisy's pages that we don't even know about. We have to restore all of them if we want to get that done. Don't worry, by the way, we won't be wandering around for too long, I think. Eventually we'll have no choice but to go for the 100% stuff anyway. Oh, I've never tried using one of these. We just got a pepper from something else. I've never even been up here before. Tons of peppers here. Oh, I see. This is how you get to the... Ah, that's how you get into there. That's kind of important, because we can't get into this cave otherwise. Dude, there's a lot to explore in this level, more than I expected. Alright, here you go, buddy. Hope you feel better soon. The rest I'm just gonna give him, it says normal. Hope for the best. They just random around, Okay. One minute's feeling sick. Okay. Looks like there's indeed one more, like I thought. Even just these later levels and just the first roll can be kind of awkward if you don't know what to do. Right. We need so many more peppers now. That's important that we get them unstuck. That's odd. We got that all the way up there somehow. Oh, there's the last one. See, I think I remembered where it was. It was just a little confusing to find it first. Okay, we need to give this right away, actually, if I want to, like, actually get this done fast. So, yeah, not only do we have to complete the main levels, but we have and get all the secrets in those, but we also have to get the sub-levels completed. Which is very confusing to do if you have no idea what's going on in them. Like, even though we've been done with the, for a while now. Okay, this one's gonna take a bit. Still, when they're in the air like that, you kind of just have to love it at them and hope they get. Okay. I figured that's where we had to do it from. Alright, we got it done. So that counts as a completion, basically. Alright. We can enter 2 different versions of the level now. We can either enter this one or a original one. Alright. Okay, that tells we have to come back later when we see it in a different area. And it kind of gives us a hint. But, yeah. That's not what we're actually after in this. Because as you remember, you guys probably already remember it, but yeah, we found all these new secret levels we didn't know about. So, yeah, that first part we showed you here, this was mostly just a break from progression, but also just to show you guys that we still have so much to do when it comes to 100%. We've only barely scratched the surface of this game, but I think to, again, continue down my normal period, I guess we're doing these chapters next, because it seems like the game really wants us to do that, so yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video where we flip to Chapter 7, The Underground, and start going through all those characters next. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.